this is the last segment here. I'm really excited about this. So it's gonna be a little bit more like we were talking about transitions. Generally, it's gonna be a smooth transition into talking about baseball cards, but we're really excited to be working with Loupe, and Loupe, the app, is a really, really cool sports card breaking company where you're basically able to go onto the app and there's live feeds, live streams at all times of like different vendors that have a full inventory listed out. You buy it with Apple Pay and they rip the cards. Obviously, we're going to be focusing on baseball cards. They rip the cards and they send them to you. You make your account. They are able to get your info. Literally, you watch them in real time, open the cards, see what you get, and they ship them to you. So if you don't have a baseball card shop near you, or you don't have, access to go, or it's after hours. Like I was doing it during COVID. That's how I got introduced to Loupe before even we were doing just baseball and we ever thought we'd partner with them. It was like 11 o'clock. I was bored. I'm like sitting there. I'm like, I'm going to go just spend some money on baseball cards. And I ripped open some packs and I pulled like a Mackenzie Gore, which ended up being bad and then good again, hopefully. And like stuff like that. So I'm really excited to talk about it. We're going to have like a segment. It's not just going to be straight ad read of like, check out Loupe. We're going to be actually talking about what we pulled, what we're collecting, and encourage you to join us on some of the rips that we're doing and some of the cards that we're chasing. I've been collecting cards forever. I am trying to get you into it and you're starting to get into it. And I know now this is going to get you into it as well. I know you've got your Clark Schmidt PSA 9 somewhere, but is that Clark Schmidt? Oh yeah.
The greatest pitcher to ever don pinstripes, Clark Schmidt.
So I'm really excited about the stuff we're going to do with Loupe this year. One of the really cool things is you can kind of just go and look and see, I'm specifically always, and we'll help you with this. You could always message me and ask me, what should I buy if I want this player or that player? And the fun of it is like you open the 2022 tops, which just came out. What's everybody hunting, Peter, in 2022 tops? What do you think? What rookie card is everybody? You're not even a card expert. What are they hunting?
I can imagine it's Bobby Wood Jr., Julio Rodriguez, or is it more 2022, like the draft?
The rookies. So these are just big league rookies from last year. Who's everybody hunting, you think?
Big league rookies from last year.
You're going to be pissed when I tell you.
Am I being an idiot? I mean, yes. Jonathan India, of course.
Here, I have my card next to me, actually. This guy, Wander Franco.
Oh, duh. I'm such an idiot.
So everybody's going after them super hard. And I didn't know how to approach it. I was like, okay, I could just go buy his cards, but I was like, I want to roll the dice because for example, and this is something that they really do a good job of like getting it out to everybody. So all of their vendors have the latest baseball releases. The prospect stuff's going to be out soon too. And that's what I'll be really nerding out about. But 2022 tops, I'm going to give you 5 names because we're going to buy a spot in a break. We're going to rip open some packs and I want to see if you're going to end up pulling something better than me because it never fails. Like that's what's going to happen.
Wait, Aram, before we just move on to that, is Loupe, because from what it felt like to me, it was like your neighborhood card shop meets Twitch in a way. Type of video. Yes. Like you can hop on and find any stream that you want, any card break, a bunch of different types of boxes, like different creators are all doing it. But then it's like the physical box break where they're sending it straight to you. And it's super easy that like, it's just like going to your local card shop and picking out the cards that you want.
Did they tell you that?
No, when I went on, I was like, this is how it feels like to me. It feels awesome.
We talked to Loupe today and you Twitch today and you just made that Galaxy brain.
Literally. I mean, I was on Loupe, I was on Twitch today. I'm like, it's Twitch with your local card shop. It's perfect.
That's exactly what it is. Like there's an active chat and like they do giveaways in there and stuff like that. And so, yeah, that is a really, really good. We might have to charge them for that. Like, hey, we just got you your new slogan. But no, that is a good way of describing it. So the 2022 set is like what we're going to be ripping, and we're going to live stream some of it too and invite people to come in, and we'll have some more details on that soon. But I just wanted to wrap up with this Loupe segment to kind of introduce what we're going to be doing, how we're going to be talking about what we're collecting, similar to the way we've been doing it with some of the TikToks that I'm investing in. But this is also now like, this is what I'm chasing. This is what we're ripping. And this is what we pulled. And they have some crazy autographs in this 2022 set that I know Loupe really does a good job of getting the product to all of their sellers. For this coming or this past rookie class in 2021. It's the 2022 set, but it's all the rookies from 2021. Outside of Wander Franco, I'm just curious, who would you prefer to have? And I'm going to give you 3 names here. Alex Kirilloff, Brian Hayes, or Jared Kelenic, or Josh Lowe. Those 4 names.
That is hard.
Because I love doing this because you don't know the price. Everybody else would let the price sway them. Sometimes the price doesn't actually reflect, I think, who's the most valuable. So these guys all have 1987 Topps baseball autographed cards in the set. Like it's the style, 1987 style. They all have autographs in there. Who would you rather have out of that group?
Here's my thinking. Who has the highest floor? I think that's Brian Hayes, because regardless of if he hits or not, he is going to be an elite defensive third baseman. Jared Kelenic's bat has to work because he's not a great defensive outfielder. Alex Kirilloff, same
has
thing.
To work.
You know, I would go Brian Hayes there.
I'm with you. I like Brian and Lowe, you know, it just, he hasn't even played at the This is the list. The last thing I'll get into here. This is the list of the base rookies in this set. Anthony Bender has a card. How much are you going to be going after Anthony Bender?
Not as much as others.
Who's others? I don't think anyone's going after Anthony Bender. Vidal Brujan for some reason's in there, which I think is really funny. But how about this? Last hypothetical for you. You could go Aaron Ashby. You could go Zach Pop, Brandon Marsh, or Reed Detmers.
Ooh. Eliminate Zach Pop for a second and say the last 3. Like, come on.
Brandon Marsh.
Okay.
Aaron Ashby. Jaron Duran, or Reed Detmers. I'll even throw in Gavin Sheets.
I'm throwing it right back at you. Gavin Sheets. Yeah, no, you could keep him. What I'm really deciding between, Brendan Marsh or Reed Detmers.
I'm so excited about both those guys.
Me too.
And both on the same
team.
There's
no wrong answer. I'm just going to take the bat because the bat is more likely to pan
they're more
out
valuable
when they're more valuable. And then when it's that close, I'll take the bat. But I love Reed Detmers too. Like, no wrong answer.
So you know why I did that hypothetical with you is I can't decide a lot of times like who I want to hunt. Like I'll hunt the prospects, but when it comes to the big league guys, I'm like, I kind of just want to roll the dice. Like you just buy the packs now on Loupe and then you'll just see what you pull and decide from there. You might get both.
A card collector. That's better for you, right?
Yeah. So, you know, like the cards I really want, I'm going to go buy those because it's like you're rolling the, but when I don't have a strong pull and I just want to have fun and just go through the players and get excited for the season, like this is the best way to do it. You just roll the dice and see what you pull. You might freaking pull an Ohtani auto. Like you never know, but that's the fun part about it. So we're going to be talking about the cards a little bit more. We're going to be talking about what we're doing on the Loupe app, which I highly encourage you to download. And we're going to turn Peter into a card collector. That is the goal here with our friends at Loupe. We're going to rip pretty soon and open some stuff.